Hey, welcome to another video on my channel, and today is going to be the top 10 teams that you should be using in FIFA 19 career mode. Now, I have made one or two videos recently about, about career mode and what EA hasn't done with it, but they could still be faith here, and like us that we'll still be playing career mode anyway. It's just a bit annoying that there's not much change to it, but maybe there is. We never know. EA could surprise us for once, so that'd be nice. But anyway, I love playing career mode just as much as the next guy, and just like you guys also. I remember doing a FIFA 12 Accrington standard career mode that I took them to the Champions League final. I remember my save with Burnley back in FIFA 13. I took them to the Champions League final also, and also won the World Cup with Belgium. I think I did one back in FIFA 08. I think I did one every single FIFA since FIFA 05 that I did a career mode, expedition mode, whatever, with Burnley. So I've been raised playing career mode on a PSP, on the Nintendo DS, or whatever the fuck it is. I'm used to playing career mode, so I like to get the best experience, and I like to use other teams as well with a bit of history behind them, that I can almost imagine me as the actual manager and almost play in my head, use my imagination, and like play out scenarios, play out situations as if it's happening in real life. But with that said, let's go through the top 10 teams that you should be using for FIFA 19 career mode to get the most out of the game. But most importantly, if I've left any teams out that you think should be in the countdown, then let me know down below also with what team it is. Maybe it's a team in Croatia, if that's not possible because it's not in the game. I don't know, Saudi Arabia, I don't fucking know. Let me know your team that you think I should put in this countdown for top 10. So, let's get into number 10. Now, number 10 on this list is going to be a team called 1FC Kaiserslautern. Now, this is a proper German name, I must say. And this team has been previous winners of the German League, and they have gone from a massive fall of grace from where they have been back in 2005, and are now playing for the first time in many, many years in the third tier of German football. You may have seen this name about, you may have seen this badge about, and you may not know that much about them. Well, they are 49,000 seater stadium, get a massive fan base, and they just haven't been tracked well recently financially and by their ownership. If you're looking for a road to glory type of save that isn't in the English leagues, then this is one they should definitely look at. A lot of history with this team. Two-time winners of the main German Cup, the Pokal, DFL Cup, I think that's how it is, and then the four-time winners of the German Bundesliga. This is a team which could be interesting to use if you do like a road to glory kind of style with a team with a bit of history. So that is number 10. Try them out. And number 9 is a team in the English leagues, a team that is typically everyone's fans' favourite. I do know a lot of people that do like this team for good reason, and that is going to be AFC Wimbledon. Currently sitting in League 1. They are currently doing comfortable, but they want to try and get to promised land. After having the original Wimbledon FC stolen from them and took up the road to Milton Keynes, they've reformed, they've made their own team back in 2002, and they've gone through many leagues. They've started from the bottom tier of English football, and they have now overtook Milton Keynes last year, and that in itself is an incredible achievement, and they are still rising now. So for you, can you continue their fairy tale and take them to the promised land of the Premier League and even European football? Well, they're a new team, but they've got a lot of history behind them, and well, who doesn't like Wimbledon? Also, some nice colours. I like the blue and yellow, so yeah. So, Wimbledon, number 9. Number 8 is going to be a team that was similar to Wimbledon, a team that had to start from the bottom, and that is going to be Rangers. Now, Rangers in real life could have been took over by Steven Gerrard as a manager, so times for Rangers right now is quite exciting. And of course, with European football and with the European League license, it would be quite nice to try them out and see if you can put some respect on the Scottish name in Europe, and also try and take over the dominance in Scottish football and take over Celtic. Not many teams have been able to do it. To fair, the last team that's been able to do it has been Rangers several years ago. So can you bring back the glory days with a massive fan base for Rangers and a massive fan base for Celtic? It's going to be a lot of fun trying to take them to actually get above Celtic, and then from after that, try and take them on to European glory. Number 7 is going to be an English team again, and it's going to be my team. It's going to be Burnley. Now, I'm not just selecting them because I support them. Not even me from last year could even predict that Burnley would finish 7th place in the Premier League and get European football. Not even the biggest promising fans of Burnley Football Club could even imagine this. After breaking record after record after record last year, Burnley are still flying high, and with Sean Dyche in charge, anything's possible. But he's now gone. You are now there now. And can you take over what he's previously done, his current legacy, and take us to even more glory and even in the top 4 spots in the Premier League, and then even winning the Premier League? However, there's one issue. Everyone now has expectation of Burnley, and people will be taking them seriously for the upcoming season. With a handily British squad with a lot of hard workers, only issue is there's not that much pace up front, and squad depth is not that great. You may find it hard to balance your current squad with European football and a Premier League at the same time, plus also the Cups. So with that said, lads, best of luck to you. Number 6 is going to be a foreign team, and one that I really do like the look of, and I'm going to select Paris FC as number 6. Seen as the little brother of PSG, sitting in second tier of French football, life has been quite boring for them in the last few years. Especially must be quite annoying seeing your brother on the other side of the road getting millions upon millions upon millions of pounds when you're here with literally nothing. So your challenge is to try and take over French football. Try and take over your rivals. If you want to make it interesting, you can do a transfer takeover and maybe have the 2 richest clubs in the world both in the same city in Paris. Maybe a foreign investor has invested and saw the potential of Paris FC. This one is definitely a fun one if you want to try out a different league that isn't the English league. So Paris FC, I like the kit source, I like the badge, so try them. Halfway stage now, number 5 is going to be Wolverhampton Wanderers. So life right now for Wolves is very exciting with a high amount of potential in the team and with a lot of money getting put into the squad. It's hard to not see them doing well. They already, after being promoted from Championship, winning the Championship, has already got a mid-table side, and they should relatively stay safe in the Premier League for the upcoming season. They already have the foundation to do well, and they already have a lot of Portuguese chemistry in their side. But the question is, can you make them achieve the potential that they have and what so many others believe they have? With players already in your team like Ruben Neves and Helder Costa, and they've got experienced players like Rui Patricio and Jean Moutinho, you've got players for the present and for the future already in your squad. And a good shout as well as number 5 is going to be Fulham as well. I'm not going to put them in here, but a similar team. Now in 4th spot is the last foreign team in this countdown, and it's going to be Parma. Parma, a team with a lot of history and has gone through a very rough time in the last couple of years, but now they are back. 3 back-to-back promotions from Serie D to Serie A after their club dying, similar to what Rangers did back in 2012. They are on the way up. Winning the UEFA Cup in the late 90s and also 3-time winners of the Coppa Italia. They have potential to do well. However, they have never won the Serie A. But the one thing about Serie A is that it is not an easy league to do well in, with teams like Napoli, Roma, both Milan clubs respectively, and especially with Juventus signing Cristiano Ronaldo. They will be expected to dominate the league for even more years. And can you change that in the next couple of years or so? Can you take Parma to dominate Cristiano Ronaldo? It's all in your hands. And into the top 3 now, and it's going to be 3rd place. If you like a road to glory style of career mode, no other team is probably better than Tranmere. With an average attendance of 5,175, they are already reaching the attendance of a normal League 1 side. And after achieving promotion to League 2 from the National League last year, they already have the stature and the foundations of a Football League side. They already reached 50% attendance than any side in the Football League right now. They have potential and a lot of history behind. And Tranmere is already seen as Liverpool's little brother. So can you take over Merseyside? It's your choice. Speaking of Liverpool also, that is where number 2 is going to be. Number 2 is going to be Liverpool, of course. By far the most entertaining, most exciting team to watch last season in the 2017-2018 season. It's going to be a very exciting year for Jurgen Klopp's side. And can you take them to even bigger achievements to what they did last year? Not that good in the league, but with the final of the Champions League also. This year, they mean business. With signings already like Keita, Fabinho, Alisson and Shaqiri, I don't know how you guys are not going to do well with these guys. It's going to be a fun save. With Man City's dominance last year, you have a lot to fight for. And most important thing is, it's going to be a lot of fun to try these guys out. So, Liverpool, number 2. Meaning there's only one team left in this countdown, and I don't see any other team that's more suited for you to try and take over and try and save them almost, and that is going to be Sunderland. Now, I know that if you're a Newcastle fan, you may tell me to piss off, but Sunderland is an interesting save. A team that we all know is probably one of the most depressing teams in England. Suffering back-to-back relegations, they have had a lot of terrible management in their squad, and the wage bill is an absolute mess. And the way things are going, they could be relegated again to the League 2 if they are not careful. And with them relying on unexperienced young players in their squad and seeing their attendances plummet week after week after week, they need stability, and that's where you come in. Can you be the man to sort out their leaky defence and try and bring the Mackem faithful back to the stadium lights and make it almost light up again? Yeah, you like that, don't you? It's going to be hard to achieve with their wage budget, but with a lot of history behind the club, there will be no better team to try and take over in the English leagues to try and bring them back to what they previously was. So lads, Sunderland, #1. Lads, that is the top 10 teams that you should try out in FIFA 19 career mode. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Have I missed any teams out? I probably have. I can't put every single team in it. You guys can discuss in the comments if I've made any mistakes. So, with that said, lads, smash a like, but yes, and enjoy, and hope FIFA 19 career mode will be better. But I guess we'll find out in the next couple of weeks if they have done anything else to it. I fucking beg. So, with that said, lads, hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.